Good day to you all. I am Nathan Retuta and will be presenting the lived experience of physical education students during classes online amidst the pandemic. The study sought to determine how physical education students acquired physical education knowledge and skills utilizing the digital platform amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. The research used the qualitative study employing phenomenology as its design and successfully explored the lived experience of physical education students. The themes that emerged were summarized and arranged as paraan, in English translation, the way, which stands for pedagogical advantages, restrictions, adaptability, accessibility, and necessities. Physical education is the study, practice, and appreciation of the art and science of human movement. Enhance an individual's overall health. PE activities also helps overcome mental limitations and is distinct in its role of developing children's skills and physical competence. The COVID-19 outbreak prompted the World Health Organization to recommend a quarantine period around the world, and President Duterte followed suit to mitigate the transmission of the disease. The Commission of Higher Education firmly ensured the continuity of learning to prevent the educational deficits brought by the pandemic. Living up to the challenge of online physical education, wrote Eberlin and Richards wrote how physical education teachers started implementing these technologies to try to keep the students engaged and also to maximize their efficiency in the short time allowed for physical education. In spite of the advantages of online physical education, it can be noted that remarkable challenges can be gleaned from studies conducted by authors over the years. It was summarized in terms of mode of teaching, educational technologies, and experience of both students and teacher. Jones 2017 claimed that it presents a unique set of challenges in translating traditional physical education to a digital space, all the while meeting the same benchmark curriculum and assessment standards of traditional courses. Hinman H. 2020 also noted that physical education is the most difficult classes for some students to keep up with at home. Online PE classes may not provide the known benefits from traditional PE classes due to the educators and students being physically separated. The primary purpose of this study was to understand better the efficiency and potential of online PE classes in a tertiary level institution. It aims to determine the phenomenology of or how education students have gone through the teaching learning process of online PE classes. This study was conducted to determine how physical education students have gone through the process of online learning in acquiring the physical education knowledge skills utilizing the digital platform. Previous studies on the efficiency and potential of online physical education classes are limited, and conclusions show heavy dependence on the availability of digital connections. And despite teachers' best efforts, students did not meet all the curriculum objectives. These, among others, are the gaps that the researchers found interesting to shed light on in the study. The study is a tool for students and faculty alike of St. Louis University to exercise, adapt, and apply the different techniques for a purposeful development in terms of study, problems, and discrepancies, which implicates learning. It will be used as a starting point for establishing online physical education classes in the future. It can also provide information and solutions for other PE students, teachers, and would be teachers who have troubled with online courses. The study, utilizing qualitative research using the interview and phenomenological methods, Participants for this study was limited to 15 key participants and cluster sampling was employed by the researchers. The interviews were recorded manually, transcribed, and coded. The tools was implemented and collected through the second semester of the academic year 2000, 2021 to 2022 through Google Meet. For our figures, our simulacrum, the BPED team's uh, paraan, the way, is a pedagogical advantageous outcomes recognizing adversities encountered, adaptive mechanisms, accessibilities to network, and notable resolutions. For our conclusion, six significant themes emerged and were summarized as paraan, which translate in English as way. It stands for pedagogical advantages, restrictions, adaptability, accessibility, necessities. Students who hated physical education or fit courses would do anything to be excluded from the subject. Hence, innovating ways and means should be employed to maintain the interest of the students. PE or fit courses help develop the overall well-being of both the students and professors alike. In addition, teachers and students suggest continuous faculty development in online physical education. For instructors, orientation is a must. Guidelines must be clear laid out to avoid confusion. For calamity concerns, the students must be given an extension of at least a week to cope with the situation. Some teachers are very considerate but some are insensitive. Lastly, the administration should provide technical support to help students and faculty overcome potential internet and technical problems as well as choose online learning platform customized for smartphones. For these are all our references. Thank you very much for thank you and mabuhay po tayong lahat.